At this time of year, Southerness Caravan Park just south of Dumfries should be gearing up for the summer. Instead, its 600 holiday homes lie dormant. In the swimming pools and playgrounds, no laughter can be heard and no memories are being made.
You'd expect, certainly this time of the year, the place to be buzzing. Glorious days like we're having all this sunshine. The place really ought to be alive with people. But it's desolate, isn't it? It's eerie.
Normally, more than 40,000 holidaymakers visit this park each year, most during the summer months, which means this industry is in a painfully unique situation. The problem for parks like this one is that their work is seasonal. Other industries will be able to start earning again as soon as the lockdown is lifted. But for parks like this one, if they miss their season and can't earn until next summer, the impacts will be felt for a long time yet.
Well, that would be undoubtedly catastrophic and would be very challenging for lots and lots of businesses. We're lucky in some respects that we're the biggest holiday park operator in the United Kingdom, but some smaller operators are not in that positive harbour that we might be in.
Tourism could be absolutely devastated in the years to come if you see places like this sitting empty in a year's time or 2 years' time because they haven't had the help, or big hotels in the region sitting there empty because they haven't had the help. They'll never ever reopen again, some of them, which is just scary.
The majority of this park's 116 strong workforce have all been furloughed on full pay. Only a few remain in order to maintain and secure the park. Across the south of Scotland and Cumbria, Park Dean operates 6 sites, all in a similar situation. The industry as a whole is now talking about approaching the government to ask for specific help because of the seasonality of its offer.
I think it's important that the government is aware that as and when we are allowed to ease the lockdown period, that we don't lose sight of the importance of tourism into remote and rural locations. Our parks are perfectly suited, bizarrely, to operate in some sort of a social distancing regime and remit. 5 metres apart, lots of space, so you can safely go into your holiday home and have a very safe, very socially distanced experience.
Arguably, the larger sites like Southerness that are part of a larger company are in a better position than those smaller independent campsites, which can prove just as popular and are often the main source of a family's income. Neil runs Solway View, which is based on a farm just outside Kirkcudbright. It's won Best Campsite in Scotland 2 years in a row, but now he's seriously worrying about its future.
This is going to be 10 times worse than foot and mouth. So it's just, we've got health and we've got lots of friends, so that's important, but financially it's going to be pretty hard. We've got £10,000 grant, but that's not going to cover much. I mean, we've got all our expenses, we've cut everything back down to the bone, but there's just running costs. It's just going to be devastating. If we don't, we're going to have to get more support somehow. I don't know what the answer is, but it's going to be devastating.
Whether it's holidaying at a resort or camping on a farm, it's hard to see people wanting to do it during the winter. So the last hope for places like this is that they will be able to return, albeit partially, while the sun is still shining. Lewis Warner, ITV News.